Got no backbone, yeah, out the pipeline,
so it's right where you need doing the and they got out of the casket. Thankfully. Back in the ring now. Getting carried, unsure what they're thinking. Huge toss. It couldn't have felt good being shoved around like that. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. Just disrespectful. And Cody Rhodes is failing to offer any resistance here. Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. Wow! Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen. And that might be the start of a momentum swing. It's about to get very dark in there. He steps forward the ring. You ain't got no backbone. Cody Rhodes has his opponent. Referee wants him for crossroads. The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Uh-oh, he's searching for something. Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands. Oh, the power!
Compromised position here. Using the ropes. Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective. An impressive chain of moves from Cody.
Cody looking to end this.
This could do it. Crossroads.
If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back. It's a battle of wills here. They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Take it outside the ring now. Coming his
Got no backbone. Yeah, try to phone
Taking this to the floor. Re-entering the ring now.
Implanted by the DDT.
Oh, running elbow drop on target. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Off the rope. No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
Got no backbone.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
Coming back into the ring, back to the action. Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
Almost into the casket. And all you gotta do is shut the lid.
He gets back into the ring.
You ain't got no backbone.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
He's putting something together. Spiked with a Uranagi.
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
He'll head to the ring. Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
He's got him in the crosshairs. From the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly.
The head of the table stitches it in. Guillotine applied. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long.
Now is the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
You ain't got no backbone.
they're beating a dead horse.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career.
A pedigree.
And Cody Rhodes is fighting through the fatigue.
You can really tell that Cody's desperate not to lose control of this match again at this point.
And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Carefully placed stop to the arm. All the momentum is swung to Cody Rhodes.
Roman keeps getting cut off the pass.
You ain't got no backbone, yeah, try to
by Reigns. Turning the tables. Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close them.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
This one is headed outside, guys. I don't know what they're looking for here.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Oh no, come on, don't use a sledgehammer. Stick with the children. Rolling into a monkey flip.
And he slides him back to the mat. Attack being brought to Roman.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is clearly in control.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
A very impressive showing from Cody tonight. Roman is just as courageous an opponent as you would expect.
Is this really the end of the story or just the end of a single chapter? You have to think Roman will come looking for revenge someone's funeral tonight.
Into the corner now. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Cody is feeling a rush of confidence right now. Got the leg and
elbow drop. Oh, the elbow drop. Knee crusher. And again. And again.
Good luck locking after this. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Boom, boom. Persistent barrage. An impressive sequence from Cody.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
A lot of unusual elements in...
Takedown of their opponent, and there it is. It's time to go.
Trying to find a way out.
This is agonizing.
You ain't got no
Get right to the med
section.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. A familiar, gruesome sight on the face of the American Nightmare.
Caught in a bad position here.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket. Boom! Knee right to the face. Arm trapped.
Precision strikes.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Reigns with the guillotine. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one. The guillotine locked in. This is all. That was an incredible counter. Look at that gash on the face of Reigns.
Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Able to elude it. Caving in the abdomen.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. He's heading back to the ring.
for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now. As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to close the lid,
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He's back into the ring.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE.
Cody Rhodes hooks him up with a crossroads.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid? dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Right in the face.
My God.
Tough position to be caught in here. Oh, God. Oh, the power.
Now that's what you call impact. Punch connects.
And that's enough to shake anybody's belief in themselves, even Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way on that exchange.
What impact. Reigns is wasting no motion.
Rhodes has to find a way to turn things around.
You ain't got no
Smash another throw. Rowan dealing with Cody as he has so many others with disdain.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Ouch!
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. Cody Rhodes laying down the gauntlet to his opponent. To the ring.
You ain't got no
Cody Rhodes has his opponent right where he wants him.
For the crossroads.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Blow for blow, hit for hit, Cody and Roman just keep going at it. Cody has Reigns dialed in.
Rhodes about to head to the pay window.
Crossroads by Cody.
You can say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
Heading up, he's thinking big. From the top.
Look out. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Darkness is soon to fall.
You ain't got no backbone.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This ends now. Cut him in half.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
Oh no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He climbs into the ring. Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. Suicide dive. Roman fights back.
This is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything.
You ain't got no backbone. Yeah.
Cody fought his heart out, but Roman asserted his dominance once again. Cody brings the best out of Roman, but in the end, this was a message that no, not even Cody can step to Roman Reigns. And it's going to be a fight for survival in this horrifying casket match. Disturbing thoughts are running through these combatants' minds. We'll have to see if it's thoughts of cruelty or thoughts that would shake you. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things T for team, Corey. Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Cody retaliates. Able to reverse that one. Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. Held in a perilous position. Nasty elbow shots, trying to create separation. Gotta find a way to get out of this. Into the casket. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end. And this is, well, it's not looking good.
Uppercut connects. Just listen to the crowd roar. They're all about this.
Not every day a match finds its way right into your lap. Big punch finds its mark.
Man, Cody is losing command in this one.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Punch.
And the WWE Universe is just loving being right in the middle of this action.
Things can get very unpredictable out there. It can be hard to tell what's really going on.
With an uppercut.
What a punch. Overhand right lands. And they are out in the throes of the WWE Universe itself.
Stiff punch.
And there's more resiliency from Cody to just keep battling.
To finish the job.
This arena can't contain them, and if history is any indication, nothing beats the
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one. Taking this one back to the ring now. Springboard off. Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Boom!
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spitting in the face of danger.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
The guillotine cinched in. This one could be.
He is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
He's got the This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
They did it. They survived for now.
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He gets back into the ring.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Taking this outside. This could be good.
He manages to escape it.
Scenario.
All right, back to it, returning to the ring.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
From the top!
Oh, what a landing!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Rhodes denies the attack.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
The superstar's lifeless body, and he keeps his focus on an attack to that area.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
Oh, it's a battle of wills here.
You ain't got no backbone,
In some ways, it seems inevitable. Another win for Roman Reigns. Cody fought his heart out, but Roman asserted his dominance once again.
Cody brings the best out of Roman, but in the end, this was a message that no one, not even Cody, can step to Roman Reigns.
Who's on? Said the ring, never goes through. You ain't got no backbone.
There's the bell, and we're underway with one of the most unorthodox matches ever created.
No rules, no restraints, just one goal. Close that lid on your opponent and send them off to their final resting place.
Not a fate anyone takes lightly. No doubt Cody is having trouble here.
Reigns isn't giving Cody any breathing room. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Oh, nasty stop to finish it off. He saw it coming.
Got no backbone.
Side Russian leg sweep. Shot.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own home run derby. Oh!
This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy shots, and when the opening presents itself, make a move to get them in the casket and close that lid.
Counters that.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
yeah! Wow! What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Who's on? Said ring.
Just carrying the position anywhere they want. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. Headbutt.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but he is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
Tossed back into the ring.
Well, now he definitely has him right where he wants him. But where he wants him is in the casket, Saxton. He better get to work.
Comes back into the ring. An elbow will break that.
You ain't got no
superstar's lifeless body. Close the lid and win the match.
We've got a struggle on our hands to... Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Taking it outside the ring now.
Cody's cut open, but I think he's in his element, guys.
And we see him take yet another shot to the body. Boom!
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Who's on? Said he's at the ring, that was close. Every floor.
And it hits to the quick.
You ain't got no backbone.
Muscled into the casket. Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He's taking this to the floor now. And an inverted atomic drop. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
That shovel's going to cause extreme amounts of damage.
And he gets sent back into the ring. How much more can the big dog withstand?
Cody's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner,
A very impressive showing from Cody tonight.
You ain't got no
Fallacious in a
you just whatever it takes to get the job done.
amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Getting carried, unsure what they're thinking.
Oh my gosh! Ducking out of trouble. Oh, with authority!
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
Vibration of that one from all the way over here.
You ain't got no backbone.
What are they going to do here? Oh, going to power them up. Bang, just like that. And Cody Rhodes is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Cody's having trouble fighting back.
Caught with that sharp elbow. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Cody needed.
But Cody has to push now while the window's open.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Ooh!
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
High rent district for Cody Rhodes.
Lift off.
All the way outside. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent's big forearm. Got to.
You ain't got no back.
trying to force the casket close.
And then they survive! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He steps foot in the ring again.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Set flying.
And the tribal chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that. Pressure is reversed. This is agonizing.
You ain't got no backbone,
Thankfully.
And this one might be headed ringside.
And that one misses the mark.
Big time move from the American Nightmare. The American Nightmare looking to put his opponent on Dream Street Crossroads.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Blow for blow, hit for hit. Cody and Roman just keep going at it.
So many dangerous attacks, one after the other, making it difficult to regain any composure.
Cranking the head.
Oh, nasty start to finish got no backbone, yeah.
the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
I just can't think of anything more terrifying than having that casket lid shut on you.
Shut your eyes and you can get a good idea of the pitch black the loser of this match is experiencing right now.
Got no backbone. Yeah,
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Flinged across the way. Really challenging the tribal chief with that.
Yes, Cody clearly came into this fight with something to prove. Just look at him now.
Cody is picking the opposition apart.
Yeah, Roman is reeling as Cody chains together offense. Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks like from here.
backbone.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
From the top rope. What? Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Caught with a clothesline.
Saw that one coming. Setting up for something here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Who's on? Said he ring, bang, never goes through.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Rhodes averts the attack.
Whip back into the ring. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Bat in hand, stepping up to the plate indeed.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
And he's taking this to the outside now. And Rhodes has the reverse now. Caught him.
Wait a minute.
Hoisted up, double under. Reads out. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He'll head to the ring. Clothesline. So effective. Oh, look at this. Headbutt.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Not the position you want to be in right now.
As their opponent almost into the casket. And now, all he has to do is shut the lid.
Can they climb the casket? But they can't.
You ain't got no backbone.
Saying this is not the WWE Universe, this is Roman's Universe.
He takes control.
Rhodes has his opponent crossroads. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so. Precise destruction from Cody right there.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Cody Rhodes hooks him up.
There's crossroads.
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided.
You ain't got no backbone.
He's searching for something.
Cody Rhodes procures a sledgehammer, ready to smash another throne. Boom!
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. And just raking at the eyes in desperation there.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Said he let it never goes through.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over.
Cody Rhodes has his opponent. Referee wants him.
Nails the crossroads. He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid.
Rhodes has his opponent.
To the crossroads.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Oh, dropping the elbow. Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Said he let it never goes through.
They did it. Heads out of the ring. What's next?
Roman Reigns with Cody as he got so many Task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Bam! Down he goes.
And he gets set back into the ring. Clothesline over the top rope. Can you imagine bustling out of the casket? Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Said he's never goes through. Every You ain't got no backbone.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
He went for the shovel, and this might just turn from a match to a burial.
Oh, no. The shovel right to the head.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on? Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Pedigree by Rhodes.
I still think Rhodes is going to need more to topple Roman.
Big forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, Plex.
Bashing the ground with that shovel. Absolute savage.
Re-entering the ring now. He avoids the damage. Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Rhodes looking to end this. Rhodes.
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Taking it outside the ring now. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Fishing for something beneath the ring. That hit connects for Roman Reigns. That is going to leave a mark. He's starting to struggle here.
And the only thing Roman's trying is to mount forward accomplishment.
A steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Returning to the ring. Taking this outside.
This could be good.
An agile escape. Cody Rhodes going down low. Shot to the throat. Treating the torso to yet another attack.
Brain buster. What's he hoping to find down there?
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Oh boy, to the announce table now.
Oh yeah, gonna clean it off here. This is gonna be dangerous.
We knew this superstar had him.
Launch out to the outside.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards. The foot DDT.
And we might be about to go from commentator to professional.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Lays down the gauntlet for his opponent.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Trying to force the...
They survived! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And he goes into the ring. Cody Rhodes has him set up.
Crossroads. The Vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Outside, what's the plan here? NSTO. Uh-oh. And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He leaves the ring and there's...
Reigns hits it.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
elbow drop.
Who's on? Said he ring, never scores.
Reigns straight finish.
Slam into the casket.
You ain't got no back.
Begin to call as the cash
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Roman Reigns is just taking command.
The tribal chief has it cinched in.
Roman Reigns. Oh, he's able to find enough grit to fight out of the hole. Crucial escape here.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent. Onto the casket, and they're not done yet. Oh, no. No. What are you doing? Scooping up their opponent for a nasty body slam on top of the casket.
Got no back.
For the big dog. Turned that one around. Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. Big forearm.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
They did it! They survived for now!
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He's grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Said he's let the ring goes.
He steps foot in the ring again.
Launched through the ropes on top of the casket. Dangerous situation for both competitors. And a thunderous body slam on top of the casket lid.
And this might not have a pleasant ending. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt.
Power slam incoming, no. Counter into an inverted DDT.
Guillotine locked in. This is all. That was an incredible counter.
He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the ring.
Bad predicament right here.
Powerbomb into the casket.
And we see the attention being put. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here?
Look at him now. He realizes he's holding the great equalizer.
Improving a bit sleepy.
It's always disorienting, taking those hits above the shoulders.
You ain't got no back.
And he slides him back to the mat. Roman Reigns measuring his man.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
Bang!
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And just like that, they won the casket match.
I can't believe it. Here's your winner. The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
You ain't got no
wants to be put in a It can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like this?
If you have a sadistic side, this is the night to bring it. Be the first to dissect your opponent. Make sure that you are the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket.
He's returning fire.
Oh, man. Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Shoulder tackle.
Was mounted with punches. And a stop to the gut, too.
Held in a perilous position.
All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
You ain't got no backbone. Try and gang.